After months of deliberation, Carlos Sainz has decided to join Williams for the 2025 Formula One season, signing a 2-year deal. This move comes after Ferrari announced that Lewis Hamilton would replace Sainz for the next season. Williams boss, James Vowles, celebrated this signing as a significant victory, noting the team's competitive push to secure Sainz over rivals Alpine and Sauber. Sainz's search for a 2025 seat began in February when Ferrari confirmed Hamilton as his replacement. Despite exploring options with other teams, Sainz ultimately chose Williams, signing on for the 2025 and 2026 seasons with potential extensions. He will replace Logan Sargent and team up with Alex Albon, creating one of the most formidable driver lineups in F1. Expressing his excitement, Sainz said, "I am very happy to announce that I will be joining Williams Racing from 2025 onwards. This year's driver market has been exceptionally complex, but I am fully confident that Williams is the right place for me. Joining such a historic and successful team, where many of my childhood heroes drove, is an honor. My goal is to help bring Williams back to the front of the grid." Sainz was a potential candidate for Mercedes and was linked with Red Bull, but ultimately, he faced a choice between Alpine, Williams, or Sauber, which will become Audi in 2026. Vowles had publicly declared Sainz his #1 target at the Spanish GP, and despite strong interest from Audi and a late push from Alpine, Williams secured Sainz's signature. "Carlos joining Williams is a strong statement of intent from both parties," said Vowles. "Carlos has proven to be one of the most talented drivers on the grid, with race-winning pedigree, and this underlines our upwards trajectory. In Alex and Carlos, we will have one of the most formidable driver lineups on the grid, guiding us into the new regulations in 2026. Vowles, previously the strategy director at Mercedes, is in his second year at Williams, a team that dominated F1 in the 1980s and 1990s but has struggled in recent decades. Under his leadership, Williams finished 7th last season, their best result since 2017, though they currently sit 9th in 2024. Vowles emphasized the ongoing work to modernize the team's practices and infrastructure, aiming to return to competitiveness. With Sainz joining, Williams underlines its ambition, despite the pressure to provide a competitive car for their stellar driver pairing. The next significant opportunity for a leap forward will be the 2026 regulation changes, with Williams continuing to be powered by Mercedes engines, expected to be among the best in the new era. Sainz, now set to race for his 5th different team since his F1 debut, thanked Vowles and the Williams board for their trust. "Their solid leadership and convictions have played an important role in my decision-making," he said. With Sainz's decision finalized, the rest of the driver market for next season may now fall into place. Alpine and Sauber, having missed out on Sainz, must find alternatives for their open seats. Alpine's reserve driver Jack Doohan is favored to join Pierre Gasly, while Valtteri Bottas may stay with Sauber Audi alongside Nico Hülkenberg. Mercedes is expected to promote Andrea Kimi Antonelli to Hamilton's seat. Red Bull's situation remains fluid, with Sergio Perez's future uncertain due to poor performance. Options to replace Perez include Daniel Ricciardo, Yuki Tsunoda, and reserve driver Liam Lawson. If Lawson doesn't secure a Red Bull seat, he might become a candidate for other teams. In conclusion, Sainz's move to Williams marks a new chapter in his career and signifies a bold step for Williams as they aim to climb back to the top of the F1 standings.